Okay, Riley, I know this is sort of like your time for the MoCast right here, but I have to say something real quick.
Wow,
I
okay.
I am absolutely converted to fucking dab pens over fucking flour now.
Let's
The
go.
dude, because I got a Connect now that can do both for like reasonable prices, not like insane. Like, hey, we're living back in the early 2000s, pay 2000s prices. Like, you get the fuck out of here, 15, $20 a fucking G. Dude, fucking marijuana needs to be hurt. It needs to be legalized yesterday's 10, 20 years ago. But yeah, man, fucking such a cleaner high. I don't feel funny. I don't feel like I fucking smoked myself retarded. And I can easily fucking take a couple of good puffs in the morning and just take little baby tokes throughout the day and keep myself that level of high all fucking day. I've been able to deal with work in such a much better capacity instead of like having to mute my mic and stuff a fucking bowl in between calls real quick and fucking chief up and shit. Like, dude, this fucking dab pen is the shit. I fucking love it. Anyway, I just wanted to say that.
Hell yeah. I agree. Pen life.
Hashtag pen life. Dab
Such
life.
a great way to start the show.
Oh yeah, indeed.
You see, the unfortunate thing is Moe had no way to know this, so I don't blame him. But I feel like the cold open I had planned, kind of part of the bit is the shock value of me leading with it. So I feel like the fact that Mo Diggity went on the 2-minute tangent about the dab pen just makes it null and void.
Well, what? Well, I don't have anything to say about that, and quite frankly, I'm offended that you even thought that I would have anything to say or apologies to make. And this being my show, that I could do whatever I want in it, but I just
right.
Just sometimes. But for shits and giggles, what were you gonna say?
I had like a stand-up comedy routine I was gonna do about zoophiles. Don't worry about
Oh, Christ. I think maybe I just spared us all then in that case. I don't mean to
Dear
walk
God,
all over
like...
your tight five here, but
Look, if I wanted to feel like I was at an Amy Schumer show, I would go to an Amy Schumer show.
Oh God!
Does Amy Schumer do bits about zoophiles?
No, she just looks like a fucking animal. That laugh was way too delayed. I don't believe you. I don't believe the sincerity of that laugh.
It took like a second to impact me.
Yeah, that's what they all say about my bad jokes.
It's one of the things where my brain had to like load for a second, and then it was like, oh.
Your core 2 duo of a brain had to process
I had a buffering moment. Like, there's just like a little bit of delay.
See, shit like that, when you say shit like that, that makes me think that, I'm the only, like, actual human alive, and everyone else is just a simulation, and you just admitted that your programming got fucking stalled for a second, and you almost lagged out, like I'm playing fucking Diablo 4. I just want to just say that just spooks the shit out of me. Sometimes I just don't feel like I'm in the real world. I'm in a fucking simulation.
Yes, we are all NPCs. You are the only real person.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that you were an NPC. I'm just saying, like, you're like a completely conscious, like, autonomous fucking android. Like, you're hyper advanced AI. Like, you can do everything that humans can do because you, in theory, operate at peak AI android efficiency. And so when you let little like gems like that go, well, my operating system was just lagging out for a second. That spooks the shit out of me.
No Diggity is getting spooked.
You have anything else you want to say? Riley bought 9,000.
No, Mo. We can start the MoCast if you would like.
Please start this fucking show. All right. All right. Well, in that case,
executing MoCast.exe.
A 1, a 2, a skiddly diddly do. Death to all humans. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the MoeCast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity. And joining me today is, unfortunately, Robin's out because of an electricity issue in her area. The lights are just out the whole fucking block, so she cannot make it. But taking her place today, if he stays for the entire one at least, is Kang. Say what's up, Kang.
What up?
This is for all you Kang fans that fucking comment in the goddamn comment section. Oh, a Kang episode? I'm so hashtag out of here.
There's
Not
just one
live-
guy that does that.
Yeah, this one fucking knob who's like, ooh, Kang, I'm out. Like, all right, bye, bitch.
Yeah, there's a fan of mine who occasionally will listen to the MoeCast, and they decided that they hated your laugh so much that they're never gonna listen to an episode with you in it again. And
You just get
boo
it.
fucking
whenever you're on, he just comments no Kang or yes Kang, no watch.
And of course, joining me today, as per usual, is Riley. So what's up, Riley?
Vito Gesualdi is a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my wife. He took his little hedgehog dick out and he pissed on my wife.
What?
Vito Gesualdi.
Fuck? What
That's
the hell?
That's a reference to a meme. Don't worry about it. But yeah. Oh, fuck Vito Gesualdi. All my homies, they hate Vito Gesualdi.
No, Vito, if you're listening, that's absolutely false.
No,
He is just
definitely
lying his
not.
ass off.
Definitely not.
Lying sack of shit. Riley is.
I
Lying
love
bastard.
I love Vito a lot. I just wish that he showed up to the podcast.
All we're gonna say is, for legal reasons, that is a joke.
for legal reasons, that's a joke.
Easy. It's not Eric July. We're fucking, having fun.
Vito's gonna sue us for saying that he
Oh god.
pissed on my wife.
Oh man, fucking God help the fucking moron who is stupid enough to say something like, you know what, Mo and the MoeCast, I'm going to sue you guys. Have fucking fun with that. God help us if we're ever in at a point in society where everyone's just going to start suing everyone for everything all the fucking time. Like, everyone just sees these fucking lawsuits and you just think, wow, that's a good fucking idea. How could I get one of those?
What a great idea.
Like, no, this is a bad fucking idea, stupid. Don't fucking sue people. Just, call them the F slur, block them on Twitter, and just fucking go. You don't have to, like, go, I'm going to sue you, wah, 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 and all this bullshit. Like, my comic doesn't suck, fuck you off. Just chill the fuck out. And I don't want to, like, get into all that stuff, but yeah. We're going to have a guest on today, but a relative of theirs, was showing up. So, we'll just have him on another time. No big deal.
You seem so married to the fact that
no one pissed on anyone's wife. Sorry.
Yeah, of course. You seem very married to the narrative that his mom is there right now, as opposed to she's coming.
Well, I don't know. I'm just reading Twitter. It's fine. I wasn't going to really bring it up during the show at all. I wasn't going to bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, we're like how long into the show and already Riley's just coming out, shots fired.
Yeah. We're like barely 5 minutes into the fucking show. It's like into the intro.
All out post. Bam.
This is my producer, ladies and gentlemen. This is who takes care, quote unquote, takes care of the MoeCast.
I title it, I script it, I edit it, I invite celebrity guests that say they're gonna come on and then don't. It's great. I'm such a great producer.
Which is fine. We'll just have them on later. It is
fine. I'm just fucking around. I don't care.
But yeah, goddamn. Just fucking this whole week's been fucking nuts. Just I hate my job so fucking much sometimes. My boss, if my boss weren't my boss, I would have left this shit a long time ago. Because there's a fucking shift or like a lead supervisor that's all like, team, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? I saw a date that was wrong on here. Team, like constant notifications in fucking Microsoft Teams. And it took me everything last Friday to not scream out in all caps, shut the fuck up. It really did take me fucking everything. And this fucking gig is testing my fucking patience, man. Especially since, like, give you the super duper TLDR. One of the campaigns that I work on in my little customer service job, one of them will bend over backwards to help out the fucking customer, right? The other one
Customer's always
is
right.
no, the customer's always an asshole. But the other campaign will be all, I'll get your fucking bag when I fucking feel like it, bitch. You know, they just fucking take their sweet time. It's like one dude scratching his nuts at his computer playing fucking World of Warcraft, probably hardcore. And he's like, I don't want to get out of fucking Ogremar right now. I'm just going to and do my job. I'm going to play more video games. And like, I tried playing video games and do my job at the same time since I'm on my own home rig right now. It's fucking impossible. I just can't fucking do it. Can't play Mortal Kombat. Can't play Ninja Turtles NES edition. Fucking anything.
Either that, or he's probably playing Arma with a bunch of milsim motherfuckers.
Oh god, you know, I get it when like former military people play that game and they're like, Tango, Foxtrot, Kilo, you know, Foxtrot, Uniform, Charlie, Kilo, you know, like I get that, you know, but like all these fucking nerds are like, yeah, we're getting there. Like, all right, what branch of the military are you in? I was never in the military. I'm like, I'm fat as shit. Like, oh, okay, that's nice. So you yelled at me a bunch of military terms that I understand maybe 3 of. And since you're not in the military, you're just, I fucking hate you. Please die. I tell you, my patience with the world is just at it's finally at its real end here. I'm just so fucking done with the world. You know, I'm just so done. I, I'm I'm sick to death of everyone fucking talking. My brother is in the background. Fucking Yeah, all TLDR on that one is he got the NFL Sunday ticket. Now we're watching football on my big ass fucking TV in the living room. So, and he's a fucking Cowboys fan. Hold on one.
You ever wonder if he's ever gonna accept the day that the Cowboys are probably never ever gonna see another Super Bowl?
Probably not.
Because if I'm honest, Cowboys are dog shit.
Yeah, fair enough. I say this like I have any idea what the hell you're talking about. I don't think I've watched a football game in like a decade.
Yeah,
Sometimes when I was young, I would watch the Super Bowl, and that's about it.
The funny thing is, that's like about the only thing I really give a shit about in football is who makes it in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think of it in anime terms, the rest of these football games are just bullshit filler. And
Exactly.
the Super Bowl
it's all
is
leading
just...
to the big final battle.
Right. Leading up to the season finale.
It's all leading up to Goku versus Frieza.
Sorry, someone knocked on my door.
It's all good, buddy.
Yeah,
He had something very important to say about the Cowboys that couldn't wait.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, but he got the NFL Sunday ticket for Hulu, and we're like, all right, we're gonna watch football. Like, turns out, man, they only have like one channel that has all the fucking like the 3 games picked. So now I can't watch really any of the teams unless I have it. Then apparently on YouTube they have it, but they want $75 for live TV, and then they want $75 more for the NFL fucking season ticket. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, I wouldn't mind watching football, like every once in a while, because I don't really watch sports really anymore. I get that bug where I'm like, hey, football, chips and dips and wings and parties and friends and stuff and good games. Like, hell yeah, let's watch that. And I'm like, I was watching it earlier. Maybe it's because both the games I was watching wasn't really exciting. Because I watched the Steelers versus the who's what's it's fucking San Francisco 49ers, and fucking Niners just blew them out of the fucking game. Like there was no hope in hell. And then my Texans fucking lost today, like pretty fucking bad too. So it's just all the teams I'm super into, they are like roundly beaten and blown the fuck out. So I'm like, this football day was a bust. Do
Rest in peace.
you watch football at all, Riley?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. Are you into any sports at all?
No.
Really?
Not
Like
even really, not
nothing? Not
even
even.
baseball.
No, I can't say
I'm
that
not
I'm
into
into
baseball, to
baseball.
be honest. Like I tried. When ball games are fun when it's like the playoffs and stuff, but when it's in the middle of the fucking season and this is their like, 20 game fucking road trip of of games that just don't mean anything except like padding the stats for the playoffs later on that year. It's like it's hard to watch. And I bet that if I just went to a game, I'd have like tons of fun. But I'm not like a season ticket holder or anything like that. I kind of wish I were. If I were in any major city again, I think for like a sport, maybe once a year I would pick a sport and get the season tickets and just fucking go from there and just go to all the home games. I think that would be fun. Like if I were living in Houston again, I'd go see the Rockets, I'd go see the Texans and all that stuff. And go see the Astros too. But I don't. I
Sad.
tr- yeah, and you can tell that I lived in Houston in South Texas for too long because I can't get into any like I was briefly in Dallas for a little bit, and everyone's all like, "Yeah, Cowboys!" I'm like I fucking hate the Cowboys so goddamn much. Yay, Cowboys! Like I feel nothing. And then I live in San Antonio. Yay! Let's go fucking Spurs. I'm like, they're not the Houston Rockets, so and you don't have a baseball team. You're a major city without a baseball team. Huh, weird. But whatever, I guess. I mean, it's just like a mark of a giant city is like you have like all the fucking major league sports teams. Like you have a major league soccer team. Even maybe if you get north, maybe you can have a fucking hockey team. Not necessarily required, but maybe you have a football and basketball fucking team at the very least. Like, you only have like one kind of team here. Like, okay, I guess whatever. I think I just want to go back home to Houston again, but I know Houston's a fucking fallen city. And so it's just not worth going into the major cities. Not the last like several years of, shown you why you shouldn't go live in a major city. Any thoughts?
Most major cities suck nowadays.
It's so true.
Like it's just it used to be really really great. Like living in Houston back in the 2000s was fucking. It was great for a while, and then like 2009, 2010 came roaring in, and that's where you started to see, like black neighborhoods basically fucking bought up and fucking gentrified the hell out of. And as they were like pulling that bullshit, they were going to down the Montrose area and the artsy fartsy parts of Houston down in that area, and they were just buying up businesses, derelict fucking homes, tearing them fucking down, building these ugly fucking monoliths of just bad taste and corporate fucking greed. And then they started just getting everyone slowly but surely priced the fuck out. So all these fun little like progressive little enclaves of artists and fun lover seekers, the good weed dealers, that didn't live in the fucking hood, that were like right there and all that. You could just walk over. It's like, hey, I'm going to Dave's house. I'm getting me some green. Be right back. Now I don't fucking have that anymore. And now like there's
Dave has
the
fallen.
the clientele at bars fucking changes, and they all are fucking scum. Like that's like during the early days of the Californian invasion. It's like you have some fucking douchebag on the outside of the bar. It's like, yeah, I'm from Los Angeles. This place is so backwards. And me or some friends, some locals would go, fuck LA. And they were like, real toxic. Like, you fucking pussy. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh my god, such toxicity.
Like,
Oh
ugh.
my god!
Like I literally, I shit you not, I literally saw people wearing the fucking the Reddit mascot T-shirts all around the place in there. I was like I know I joke a lot about Reddit being like the cancer and so heckin' valid and all that stuff. You know, I fucking hate that site, but I like to pretend in real life no one knows about any of these shitty fucking websites. Unfortunately, Atlantis has fallen. Black Hawk Down and all that stuff just fucking gone, and the fun factor is fucking gone now. It's just you have a couple of holdout spots, but after COVID wiped out and lockdowns wiped out, a lot of the really, really cool spots that I used to go to, like this fucking wicked awesome fucking venue that was there for fucking years and years and years, fucking Fitzgerald's, right? Uh the lady just got too old and she just got sick of it all, and she was contemplating stopping, like running the whole fucking thing. Then lockdown showed up and the bills just kept piling up. She was like, dude, fuck it, man, I'm done. So legendary venue is gone. I has a sad.
That do
And
be a sad.
yeah, it do be a sad. And it really is sad, especially when you live in an area, like you've lived in an area before, and like you just moved to another area because that's just what you did in Houston. Like you live somewhere for a while, then you move, unless you found a spot you really, really, really like. And then you go back to that spot just because like you had to, or just for old time's sake, right? And there's all these fucking like houses and stuff. It's fucking really expensive. Or like after the fucking hurricane, we housed a bunch of people from like Louisiana and stuff, and uh FEMA didn't give them shit for fucking startup cash or anything or something to subsist on. So a lot of them fucking turned to crime, and then all the fucking gangs of fucking Louisiana showed up and started fucking turf wars with the local fucking Houston gangs and shit. Like, dude, this spot that I was in wasn't a bad neighborhood. It looked a little bit poor, but you just fucking managed and you just fucking live within your means, right? No big deal. Anyone can live anywhere if you're fucking smart about it. But yeah, just after Katrina and Rita, man, and how the federal government was like real slow on the draw to help out Houston. And Mayor Bill Ward said on a hot mic, I don't give a damn. You tell those sons of bitches to get on the fucking phone right now and lay down the fucking Texas goddamn law. And next week we fucking had federal goddamn funding for taking in the absolute lion's share of fucking refugees and shit from Louisiana because of the fucking storms. And then after all that, 2008 fucking hit, and Hurricane Ike hit. And Hurricane Ike was billed to be just like a Cat 1 fucking hurricane, right? Well,
Right.
so no one really fucking freaked out. They did their usual shopping, their hurricane shopping, but we all fucking were taking it easy. We didn't think it was going to be that bad. By the time it made landfall and it was reported after the storm passed, oh, it was a fairly powerful Cat 2 hurricane, and there was like a
I'll be
lot
right
more
back.
flooding and a lot more fucking damage than we fucking thought, right? And so we got hosed on that in 2008. So yeah, just basically big cities, man. They had their heyday, but they're just completely compromised. And living near a big city is fine, so you can live in a city that has good internet and good fucking grocery shopping centers and stuff like that. It's nice to have a GameStop. It's nice to have like nice things around, it's nice to have more than just like a Sonic or a McDonald's or something. But geez, man, like it sucks because I grew up wanting to go and move to California. And then, like, as I got older and I started getting ready, it was like, dude, California apparently is a real fucking shithole. Like, I had friends who showed up in 2005 moving from California to Texas, and they're like, dude, California's so bad right now, blah blah blah, and then it got worse and worse and worse, and California is no longer on the table.
Yeah. Plus, if I'm honest, really, also the fucking laws have gotten horrible.
Well, that's the crazy thing about laws in fucking these mega fucking cities, right? You can't really realistically enforce any of them unless you just happen to catch like some people actually breaking the fucking law. Like that's why drug dealing and crime is so rampant in huge fucking cities, because the cops' presence is merely an afterthought. You know, it's just something that your buddy is like scoping out and making sure that you don't get busted by the fucking police, right?
Right.
And I hate to say that. I know it sounds pessimistic, but whatever, I guess. That's just the reality of the situation. What about you, Riley? What do you think? Were you ever planning on moving to a big city or anything like that?
Never really seriously. I think like when I was a really young kid, I wanted to move to like Denver. I don't know if that counts as a big city. But other than that, I think I think in my older age, all of my moving considerations are basically just based on which one of my weird internet friends I'm gonna go get an apartment with. It has nothing to do with the state itself. Right now, the plan is Ohio, which is unfortunate, but she doesn't want to leave Ohio, so
What the fuck? Why do you want to go to Ohio?
because that's where Alex lives, and we're gonna do Detour Ahead in the same room, and it's gonna be epic. And I'll suck up the fact that I have to live in Ohio to do so.
Dude, you're going to be stuck in Ohio. That's like the meme. Is like Ohio is a fucking meme, and it's not a real state.
Ohio. Don't take me to Ohio.
No, have you ever heard the fucking meme? Hey, welcome to Ohio. Haha, now you're stuck in Ohio.
I guess that's I'm if Ohio wants to take me,
Take me, mommy. Take me. Oh,
take me, take me, Daddy Ohio, please.
okay, all right. You want to go there? That's fine. Whatever you prefer.
mean,
I was going to say mommy Ohio, but you're like, oh, daddy.
It could be worse. You could basically be in the dick of America.
Florida?
Yep. I love how
that is where I am.
Riley, where do you live at again?
I'm in Florida right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that is.
Shit. Yeah.
I've lived in Florida since age 1.5.
Yeah, I basically live here in Florida since 21.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yeah,
2021 or age 21?
Age 21.
How old are you now?
21.
Oh.
So you just fucking moved. God damn it, Kang, you fucking bitch. Where'd you move from?
I didn't even. We fucking moved.
You did not just manifest into the fuck. You just not, just manifest into existence like some sort of Yoda figure.
We moved from a goddamn trailer park.
I know. From where? Like what state?
In Florida.
So
Wait.
you lived in Florida? Oh,
I lived in
I'm
Florida.
confused.
God damn it, Mo.
No, all right. I thought you lived in Florida since you were 21, and you're currently 21.
No, I'm 21, and I basically have lived here for my whole
21
life.
years. Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
Don't you Jesus Christ me? You made that it sounded confused as hell.
I said I've lived there. I've lived there since age 1.5, and then you said 21, and it seems like you were saying what age you were when you got there,
or like what year you were there.
Yeah, or what year was my other guess, because I was like, has he only lived there for like not a lot of time? Because I knew you were somewhere in the ballpark of 21.
So
yeah.
How are you guys? How are y'all, Kang? How are y'all handling the hurricanes right now? Have you been fucking paying attention to that monster that's out in the Atlantic right now?
From what I heard, that hurricane is nowhere near us now.
Well, I guess I haven't watched it in a few days, but there's supposed to be a warm front that's supposed to push it from the fucking Gulf coastal states and go like hit up north, maybe even hit Canada. So one of them can fucking suck on that weather donkey dick for once, instead of all of us, because we're always getting fucked, man. How'd y'all weather that one hurricane that just hit like a week or so ago?
It was nothing, man.
We at first had thought about the idea of basically like bugging out in case the floodwaters got too much, but we pretty much just like every other storm we've been through.
Oh, okay. So just another Tuesday, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
Dude, man, I bugged out for so many storms. I've been through more hurricanes than I actually realized. Like one day I just sat there and I'm like, oh wow, that's a bad storm. Wonder if it's going to hit us. Oh, okay, it's going to hit fucking Louisiana. All right, good. Those guys can really use the rain. Uh, and I'm just sitting there going, how many hurricanes have I've actually been in? I started counting from like 2002, 1999. I remember, and it was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I think about 9 hurricanes that I've been through. It's just the biggest fucking hassle to just like go through. It's like, well, I guess this is what I get for living on the coast. I get my home possibly maybe wiped out every once in a while.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
tactical risk.
A couple of years ago, and this really pissed me off. I bugged out to my mom and dad's place because it was a little bit more inland, and I thought because we were about to get a hurricane fucking storm hitting us, right? And my fucking little trailer, the fucking box, was just rattling like fucking crazy, right? I was like, dude, I don't know if I can fucking survive in this fucking thing. This is a goddamn death trap. And my mom and dad were hyping it up as this fucking huge storm, right? So I packed a bunch of shit and like got ready to go out there. I went out there as soon as my dad was pulling up because I didn't have a car at the time. I go out there. It's just fucking a little bit breezy, and my dad's already here. And I'm like, well, fuck, man. So I have to go now and not live in my fucking home, and live in my mom and dad's house and sleep on that shitty fucking couch. That pissed me off so bad because I should have went outside and gauged it. I was just gauging on the ferocity of like the inside fucking sounds and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. But man, we're one of these days, there's going to be a hurricane to end all hurricanes. And it's just going to show up in the fucking Gulf and materialize like it's a fucking hidden goddamn Final Fantasy boss. And just fucking dick slap the fucking Gulf Coast like up and down. And whoever gets it, those states are probably going to be wiped out, or at least their coasts will be.
That was the way I thought it was going to be when Hurricane Dorian was happening.
Oh, what year was that?
I want to say maybe either 2021, I think, maybe.
But
shit, there was pretty much like about only maybe like 3 hurricanes we've ever had to leave for.
Like some of them I left for, and then like almost all of them though I just weathered the fucking storm out. Because it's kind of fun because it's a little bit exciting actually just hunkering down, knowing that you are like, all right, I can go spend a little bit more money that I'm not supposed to. I can go get some shit, because my hurricane and all that. I was like, all right, getting sodas, getting fucking whiskey, getting good fucking food, non-perishables, of course, because I'm not fucking stupid. You don't buy a fucking like whole like rack of lamb to throw in the fucking freezer to cook in like a week. Like, no, you're getting fucking hot dogs, hamburger buns, and like hamburger meats that you plan on using in like a day or two. Because you're gonna like put it on your fucking friend's barbecue. That's something I really, really enjoyed back in Houston was when the storms hit and the fucking storms were bad, you knew that power was going to be off for a while, but the bus system would always be running. So we would go, from like Westheimer, fucking near West Oaks, fucking mall, down to Montrose to hang out with our friends in the Montrose area. And the whole fucking place is just a bunch of people like, clearing out their fucking freezers and stuff, having fucking barbecues. Everyone's doing potluck and stuff, and it was real nice. And everyone was sad when the electricity would come back on, because it's one of those rare times where you actually get to enjoy a real human moment and like have people enjoy like a sense of community. And it's just fucking sad that we really don't have that too much until the lights go off, for any reason.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were hunkering down for a storm in 2006, and like my friends, chick friends, and one of their boyfriends showed up, and they were like, "Hey, what's going on?" Yeah, fucking hurricane, man. Like, hell yeah. Like, if one thing led to another, like, turns out, yeah, I got a bunch of weed and some fucking, like, about 5 bottles of fucking alcohol. Let's fucking have a hurricane party. And he made
Let's
fucking
go.
yeah, he made fucking pot stickers and stuff. So we all got drunk and ate bougie fucking Asian food straight from the freezer in the HEB down the road. And that was like the best fucking hurricane party. What about you, Riley? What's a hurricane story you have?
I don't really have shit. All the hurricanes that have ever hit me have been pussy shit.
Really? Like no fucking big branches hitting your fucking rooftop or smashing a friend's car or a
No,
neighbor's car or anything?
our neighbors had their roof get fucked up by a hurricane once. It was pretty funny. But we were
Why was it
fine.
funny? I wasn't asking if it was funny.
It was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny, man. They got their livelihood
Yeah.
fucking taken away from them. Their fucking home they've living in like
Yeah,
15
it
years.
was pretty amusing when that happened.
But,
But
But
oh,
you gotta think,
baby. My
the
shit's
rich people
down.
getting fucked over is pretty based, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think my neighbors are rich. But
Yeah, I don't think anyone in Riley's neighborhood got like more than like 2 pennies rubbed together.
no, but yeah, I've mostly done okay. Like I've slept through most hurricanes. This one didn't hit me at all. They always hype them up like, oh, this is gonna be a big one, and then like I get nothing.
Yeah, it's like one
It's
of the
almost
best.
disappointing. As much as I'm very afraid of natural disasters and don't want to die, it is almost disappointing that anytime they're like, bro, a big hurricane's about to hit, and people are like boarding up their windows and shit, businesses are closing early, and they're just like, oh, it's sprinkling a little bit out there.
Like, dude, this is some fucking lame ass shit. What the fuck, man? News lady fucking told me this is a storm of the goddamn century. And I'm just sitting
Apparently,
there holding my fucking dick. I got fucking nail holes now in my fucking siding of my nice looking house that I spent days fucking painting. God damn it, you bitch.
the only hurricane story I have is a story that's been relayed to me. I don't remember it because I was 2. I think it was Hurricane Charlie, one of the big ones. My mother had to take me to work with her. And apparently I was being an absolute terror, and like they were trying to like have a presentation of some sort, like they were doing some sort of conference, and I kept turning the projector off.
Well, that explains a lot about you and the relationship with your mom, then, huh? Another
Oh.
little piece of the puzzle of Riley fucking falls into place.
Yeah, we're putting together the Riley lore piece by piece.
The little menace Riley.
I was a little fucking menace when I was really young. It was from age like from birth to like age 5 when they finally figured out I had ADD and gave me Ritalin. I was a terror.
Yeah, after it wasn't politically correct to call you retarded, they were like, "You have ADHD." It's like, oh no, oh yeah, yes, Riley, yeah, he's fucking retarded. No, that's not PC anymore. We have to say this. Oh yeah,
Okay.
ADHD. Yeah, we can throw a ton of
ADD.
pills at this little bastard. Like, all right, because you couldn't fucking do anything with the tard kid. They just fucking let him tard out. And that's just how you had to fucking let it go. And so, like, but ADHD, fucking all OCD and stuff, man, we're going to just we're going to fucking little Zulu dart fucking shoot fucking medication to your goddamn neck, man.
Dude, we're gonna turn this little guy into a little drug mule for how many drugs we're gonna put into him.
Drugs. But, yeah. Goddamn. Because, Vito was supposed to be a guest tonight, and this isn't a knock on anything. I was starting to think of like how he's kind of my depression spirit animal in a sense. Because and let me go ahead and explain why. And like this isn't like anything mean. I was going to say I actually wanted to talk to him about it if he was wanting to talk about it.
Vito is your brother in depression arms.
No. He's my spirit animal. He's my depression spirit animal. Like,
okay, I'm
how,
sorry
like,
to get it wrong.
when well, yeah, motherfucker, get the shit right. When I fucking give a specific fucking thing, assign something specific to a thing, you get that fucking shit right. This is like my version of get my pronouns right, shit lord. Okay?
Okay,
When I am
okay.
explaining my mental illness to you, it's important that you get it correct the first time.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, all right. Anyway. Yeah. So it's kind of like how Thurston Caning is my spirit animal for all my cynicism and like how everyone's fucking sheep and all that shit. You know, it's like how a fucking like a rail or like a fucking a line of fucking coke or like a fucking loaded fucking bong is my solution to and possible cause of all my life's problems. You know, it's all sorts of stuff, but what I was going to say, because I've like thought of like some of the problems that he's brought into the biggest problem in the universe show, how like the unbearing reality that this is as good as it's going to get, or
Yeah.
the inevitable march to the impending march to doom, and how I thought, and then like his breakdown on the fucking biggest problem, like,
when he started
and
crying live on
yeah,
show.
normally when fucking dudes fucking break down and cry like that, it's mainly because of shit that they did because they're fucking stupid. And they're like, my comic in my warehouse, it all fall to pieces. Oh, lordy now. You know, and all that stuff. You know, it's funny to watch it, but like to watch like a normal ass fucking person who's just trying to get by and he's just getting fucking battered with pieces of shit fucking cunts like the fucking people in Geeks and Gamers, Ass from Hill versus Babyface, Jeremy from G&G, fucking Yellow Flash, all those fucking pieces of shit, Eric fucking July, all these motherfuckers and their idiot fucking unthinking majority of their fucking fan base who just, like a bunch of fucking tools, just drool and point the fucking finger at you for like whatever reason that their masters dated for them to do, uh he gets a lot of that because he's very outspoken and he said some fucking controversial shit, but like the problems that he's describing now are what I like to call me in my mid 30s, and how I still think about those problems in my early 40s, but I also don't have the guts to go in depth on them as much as I used to in my 20s and my 30s now, because I can't think to myself, oh, well, I'm 43 and this was as good as it's going to get, because if I look statistically speaking of my life, it has gotten better. I mean, like, dude, it's been fucking, oh, let's see, 2012? No, 2016. It's been almost like 8 years since I've even set foot in a pawn shop. Uh, I still have all of my most of my earthly possessions, because you lose shit, you break shit, you fucking forget where shit is. You
Plus,
give
you
it
have
away.
family getting rid of
Yeah.
most of your shit without your permission.
Yeah, and like a lot of my shit, my fucking good glass desk from when I was living in San Antonio, it's in my fucking one of my parents' fucking storage containers, and they're fucking huge. They're like those fucking storage containers you see in movies when they're busting in immigrants and shit illegally, or like shipping drugs illegally. They got those containers, right?
Right.
And my mom and dad bought them from one of those auctions. So there was like one where they had to air it out for like days just to get rid of the fucking weed smell, which I thought was fucking fantastic. But yeah, my shit is in there somewhere. I got a fucking signed copy of a film cell from Empire Strikes Back, signed by Mark Hamill, framed and all that.
Wow.
And it was like one of the $50 ones that I'm sure during convention somewhere is like, hey, here, Mark, sign all this, give you like 50 grand. I'm like, okay, I am the boss. I am Luke Skywalker. Blah blah blah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day. Blah blah blah. I got one of those, right?
Right.
So it's not like me and him were totes besties, and I met him, shook his hand. He told me I feel the force in you or anything. No, that was Diamond Dallas Page when I met him and got his autograph and got that shit framed, which I also have that in the fucking storage container somewhere. So I am missing like two fucking pieces that fucking define my late 30s because, like, both of them are heroes, personal heroes of mine. And Diamond Dallas Page from WCW those days, that's just fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, what was I even going on about? Oh yeah, so yeah, my life has gotten better. Like I haven't been broke in like a year or something. Like I've had money for quite some time now. I'm not sweating my rent and bills. I haven't been late on rent in almost 2 years. There's a couple of times I was late on rent in the box when I was living in the box, but that's because I was only making like $10 an hour. Now I'm making like fucking 14 something, and now I'm doing all right. But blah blah blah. There was like a point to this tangent. I kind of forgot what it was, but just sometimes like it's I guess going back and revisiting your old dreads from like your 20s and your 30s. It's just like, I just don't have time anymore to think about it in a good way. That's kind of cool because maybe I've been able to grow a little bit as a person. But that fucking paranoid fucking one, that part of me is like, no, you didn't grow. You just fucking stuffed it down further. You were able to figure out how to compartmentalize your fucking trauma and your fucking stress. I'm like, no, no, no. I'm not shaking. I'm not on drugs or drinking anymore. So I think I'm okay because I don't have substances. Usually, when I'm really fucking up or really depressed, usually I've got substance abuse problems here, and all I've been doing is just occasionally fucking hitting a fucking little dap pen, just getting a little high, fucking making some YouTube shorts and TikTok vids and streaming, and just watching good TV, and so life is
I haven't been
okay.
using any substances. I've just been smoking weed.
Well, weed's not really a drug, though. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, it's kind of not anymore. It's about to be legalized. Like, honestly, who the fuck cares?
Just because something's legal doesn't mean it's not a drug. Fucking cigarettes and alcohol are drugs.
Oh, God. So I'm still a druggie, then? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, basically.
Fuck. Okay, so I have substance abuse issues, probably. So I'm an addict. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect, Riely. Sorry, I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. God, that song sucks.
Nobody's
I could say
perfect.
theoretically-
You live and you learn it.
The only problem I have is medicated with fucking antidepressants, kids.
Hey. Get yourself some Prozac, best drug in the land.
I got me some Lexapro.
Hey.
Ooh, Lexapro. That's some good shit.
I mean, before I was on Zoloft, which caused me to constantly make runs to the bathroom, and I fucking did it.
Fuck that, man. I couldn't do a diarrhea fucking medication, man. That would fucking suck.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
So, I've been making a lot of friends. Or, you know what? But before I even get into that, Riely, Kang, do you have anything you want to expand upon with the rant I went on? Riely, we'll start with you if you like.
I don't know if I have a lot that I can put into coherent words at the moment, but like,
I mean, you're really just
I
like,
feel
what,
ya.
you're 20 or 21, right?
Yeah.
So like you're just beginning to feel that unstoppable fucking march toward doom right now. You're barely starting to feel it, and maybe you haven't gotten to the point where you're like, well, that's as good as it's going to get.
No, I think I have reached that point. I'm actually like, I've been in a mental downward spiral, because because time has been passing, like in my head. I think we talked about this before, and you were like, "Oh, time passes the same." That might not have been you. That might have been someone else. But the just my perception of time has become just like so fucking fast, and it's freaking me the fuck out. It feels like this weekend started fucking 3 hours ago, and here we are Sunday at 9 p.m. Fucking help me! I can't escape the time warp.
At this point, though, here's what's kind of freaking me out here. I kind of noticed this earlier today, or not today, because this is my fucking day off. The last couple of weeks, I think I'm at a point where I'm sort of like Adam Sandler in Click, and I have the remote control, and I'm starting to be able to program my brain to act a certain way during work. And to like every once in a while when I get pulled into a meeting or something, oh, it's meeting Moe time. Gotta fucking switch gears. Meeting Moe in a meeting. Moe, meeting Moe. And all that stuff. I really actually do that. That wasn't an exaggeration. That's my thought process is I sing to myself a lot.
My brain is
And
also particularly programmed to act a certain way at work. Suicidal.
well, yeah. Well, you're gonna have to get over that. There's no advice I can really give you. You're just gonna have to get over that part. But yeah, I think I've started to manage to be able uh to just sort of exist at work, but it's almost at the point where I'm like programming myself to clock in, blank out, and then clock out, and I'm back to normal again. And I'm not so angry at my job or thinking about my phone calls. Like it's like I think I might have shocked and hypnotized myself into maybe even an office space sort of scenario where I'm just like, I hear the fucking guitar and the Hulu music in the background. And I'm just like, that's my stress dying of a fatty heart attack on the floor there. Okay, all right, I can deal with this. Okay, fucking die, you bastard. And, and I want to expand upon that part. That's a whole can of worms right there by my pointing at it, laughing, and saying, die, you bastard. Like it's Frank Reynolds in his episode of It's Always Sunny. But, yeah. I think maybe I'm starting to blank out at work. And I'm not, because I remember my job, but like my day's starting, my day's done. Holy shit. This might be the perfect job now. I think I'm just dead inside enough to utilize it to my advantage. So that I think maybe I had a fucking fleshy mind breakthrough. And I may be enjoying this, or I might be doing untold harm to myself. I don't think it's harmful. I think I'm just getting overworked, so that's good, right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, of course. Why would I want to make my job my 13th reason why?
I don't get the reference.
Only real ones know.
Oh, this is a weird, like, Zoomer fucking meme that I'm not privy to.
Yeah, it was like a 2016 Netflix original show.
Yeah, and the chick on there had 13 reasons why she
Oh, where she become an hero? Is that what you're saying?
She does
Where
become
she
an
kept
hero.
herself safe? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Sounds like a shitty fucking show.
Yeah, it's a really shitty show about a teenage girl that kills herself, and then she like, I'm trying to remember the plot. I never actually watched it, but I definitely heard enough about it to internalize somewhat what it's about. Does she like leave tapes with the reasons or some shit? Is that the bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the TLDR of that fucking show is like, hey, this is Stacy. Stacy's depressed. Stacy killed herself.
Here are
Running
the
for
13 reasons why scattered across tapes.
Here, we're gonna fucking run it for like 6 seasons. Sure, we could have wrote it with like, a happy ending. She doesn't kill herself. But, we blue-balled everyone into thinking that she's gonna kill herself. So, kind of rid ourselves in the corner. We have to
He was
off ya.
actually alive the whole time.
She was actually alive the whole time, scattering the tapes everywhere to her lore and fucking...
Like the fucking 7 Chaos Emeralds, the fucking 13 tapes.
Yeah, but she's on the island with Aaliyah and Tupac and Biggie Smalls and
Harambe.
Harambe and
Jeffrey Epstein.
the good clone of fucking Jared Fogle. Because they were the bad clone, the no clone. He's the one that's in jail right now. They were like,
are you so attached to the idea of Jared Fogle, the innocent subway spokesman, that you have a canon about there being a good clone and a bad clone?
Well, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. It's a lot better than the actual truth.
That's fair.
Give me my delusions, Riley. Let me live my life.
Mo Diggity's such a big Jared Fogle fan that he has to create
He's
lore.
eating the soup. Eating
No.
sandwich.
It could be worse. It could be like there's a good clone of Mini Lad and a bad clone of Mini Lad.
It's like me and Drake Bell. If he is guilty of anything, it was just his evil twin.
I really, really wish, or like or what's his name, Danny Masterson.
Yeah,
And turns out Mila Kunis and fucking what's his nuts, Ashton Kutcher. They're like, he's a good boy. He didn't do nothing wrong. We are sorry. Apparently, he did a lot wrong. He's going to jail for 30 years. We're really sorry we wrote fucking letters in his defense. It's just that we didn't think he'd actually rape anybody. It's just that he did our bad. He's a friend from that show that we did about the 70s. It's a whole ordeal. We're
and that
sorry.
show we did about a ranch too. That one too.
And that, everyone was like, "Oh, this is so great!" Like, dude, I watched one episode. It was like one of the worst pieces of shit Netflix has produced, and I liked everybody on the cast. Like, don't get me wrong. It was like I like everyone. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. The acting's not bad or anything. It's just that the show sucks. I would never say that to Sam Elliott's face, though. I don't care if that dude's like 150 years old with dementia, fucking a quadruped, quadriplegic. I won't say quadruped, quadriplegic. I'm sure that he can. I'm sure that Sam Elliott can still kick my ass in that condition.
Yeah, Sam Elliott could definitely kick your ass. It's true.
Oh yeah.
My mom was super into that show.
You're like, I don't know. I just. It's like I didn't even really care for because wasn't it made by some of the people that made fucking 3.5 Men?
Well, first of all, it's 2.5 Men. Second of all, no, I don't think so.
What the fuck is 3.5 Men?
It's not a real thing.
It's not.
It's 2.5 Men, Mo.
Oh, well, fuck me, my bad.
Charlie and Alan being the 2 men,
and then Jake was
being
the half
man.
Until they killed Charlie off and they replaced him with Walden, and then Jake quit to become a devout Christian in real life, so they put a lesbian on the show as if to imply that the fact that she's a lesbian makes her a half man. That's real, by the way. Season 11 of 2.5 Men replaces Jake with a lesbian girl.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like that show had a few good episodes, but overall, that show really sucked.
I love that show. What the fuck are you talking about?
I fucking just think it sucks. So, like, all the way through, it's like, dude, I can't watch this crap. Like, how do people watch, Charlie Sheen do anything outside of the 90s? I'm sorry.
You mean? He was great in 2.5 Men.
No, he was not.
You're
It's
so
like,
wrong. Two and
hey,
a Half Men rocks.
I'm a fucking guy. I with the dude who's implied gay, plus his possibly gay son or
He's
son, or
he's not implied gay, and neither is his son. They both have sex with women several times in the show.
He comes off as the homosexual, as the French say. Yeah, a little bit what I was watching, but
I'm just gonna quote one of my favorite Jeff Bridges lines. Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
It could be. It could be.
It is just like your opinion, man. That's right. I'm one of those weirdos who really likes the Ashton Kutcher era. I'm part of the very small minority where I like the Charlie Sheen season still, but something about the Ashton Kutcher seasons I just really like. I like the dynamic between Ashton Kutcher and John Cryer. I think it was a very good pairing. I was a fan of the Ashton Kutcher era. I'm the sole defender of Walden Schmidt.
Well, I mean, I've always had an unofficial canonical idea that Two and a Half Men was basically an extension of that 70s show.
Same guy. He has amnesia.
You know what I really, really wanted? This is like my headcanon for the ending of How I Met Your Mother. I wanted it to one of the on the last season, like maybe the next to last episode, or maybe the 2 episodes from the next to last episode, whichever, where it was like, oh yeah, and that's how I met your mother, kids. And the kids are like, that's great. Can I see my parents now? And then all of a sudden you see just a bunch of like red and blue fucking lights. We got the house surrounded again. Come out now. Where are the kids? Like, it's the entire time he's just kidnapped these 2 fucking kids, right? Like from his stepdad, his step parents or something. Like, it turns out he killed all of his fucking friends. Barney's fucking dead.
How I killed your mother.
How I met and killed your mother. That's actually the name of the show. And so it's like, every once in a while you hear the grandparents, just let them go, Dale. They didn't do anything. Shut up, I'll fucking end us all. I sent us to hell. I wanted that ending. Like, shoot out fucking, like kind of like Reservoir Dogs. I wanted that but everyone fucking dies. Like, like the kids are safe. Maybe the kids don't die yet.
The end of Evangelion song plays.
I've never watched an episode of Evangelion, but maybe like the last like 20 seconds is like, hey, anyone hear that clicking? Like, hey, there's something. 5, 4, it's a button. And that's we fade to fucking black, credits fucking roll, never hear the
like a Sopranos credit cut where it's just like sudden and
but there's a bomb, so everyone fucking died. It's just fucking great. That's what I wanted, as the headcanon to like How I Met Your Mother. I think that would have been like a great fucking ending.
If you ask me, that ending they did to Sopranos was such bullshit.
Dude, it's bullshit, but it stood the test of time. And so much so to where people still constantly fucking reference it. I certainly help with doing that because that ending really affected like America specifically, right? And like, because it was kind of a worldwide show, but it was mainly, you can kind of tell, like, almost all the Sopranos fucking fans were mainly in America, right?
Yeah.
And so for it to end the way that it ended, fucked everybody up. And I've only watched like 2 episodes of The Sopranos. My exposure was because everyone wouldn't stop fucking talking about it. Like, people still talk about the fucking MASH ending. From like years and years and years ago. I remember when MASH was fucking ending. All my mom and dad's friends gathered around. They were like, "Oh man, I fucking love this show. War only lasted a couple of years, but this show lasted 10." It's all sorts of weird shit.
I mean, I will admit that ending was just wow.
Which one?
MASH.
Oh yeah. It really is like that's is an example of how you stick the landing for a fucking ending. And the Ozarks is an example of both are examples of fucking great shows. But the Ozarks is sort of an example of how you don't stick the fucking landing to an ending. I think, and I've tried to like the ending. I must have watched the ending like 4 or 5 times, and some shit just doesn't make sense. And the build up from the very the last season wasn't very good. I'll say that the last season wasn't very good, and so and then there was that. Have you either one of you watched those arcs yet?
No.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've watched the Ozarks yet.
All right, even though I don't like the ending, and I'm sort of like a little bit fuddy duddy on the last season, it's still a good season, and it's a fucking still a great show. And even if I don't like the ending, perhaps you will. But I don't care for it very much, and maybe I'm just being a fucking TV snob
Endings
about
are
it.
ruined for me now because nothing will ever be as good as the Death Note ending or the Breaking Bad ending.
The Breaking Bad ending, man, I'm going to be a little honest with you. It's
Oh,
okay.
you're one of those Breaking Bad ending truthers who says that it's not a
No,
brilliant masterpiece like it is.
no, it's not a brilliant masterpiece. It's well, all right. It's really, really fucking good, but the way that it ended, instead of just like hearing someone go, "He's dead. He's fucking dead," and like all the teasing, possibly of like, well, you know, we didn't say that he was actually dead. And then the next thing you know, it's like Breaking Badder again. If this time Walter White survives, we got rid of your cancer, Walter. I'm from the government, and now you've got to cook meth for the
No,
government.
they're gonna make
Dun,
the
dun, dun.
Breaking Bad 2 is gonna be cyberpunk Breaking Bad, and they're gonna resurrect Walter White and turn him into a cyborg.
Oh, can
Oh
it be in the year
God.
5000?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm into this now. It's like
Nah,
let's
it's gonna be a fucking tie-in somehow to like Cyberpunk 2077.
Can I fucking like kill fucking Jesse Pinkman with a goddamn baseball bat and forcibly remove his brain while he's alive and shove it in a fucking jar and use it for like
It
his
pisses me
Robo
off
Jesse?
so bad how much you hate Jesse Pinkman.
Well,
Yeah,
I
bitch,
actually love
science, bitch, like
Jesse.
fucking like
Jesse's the
pull a
best.
goddamn Negan, just a Negan, all on him, just.
This is
Jesse's
my
a
own private domicile, and I will not be
not be
harassed,
harassed,
Uh,
bitch.
fucking get fucking Rick Sanchez from fucking Rick and Morty's portal gun, portal into the BoJack Horseman fucking universe, grab Todd, kill him with a baseball bat or maybe even a wood
Why do
chipper
you have
legs
such
first.
hatred for Aaron Paul?
I don't hate Aaron Paul. I do. I don't. I really like Aaron Paul. I like his acting. It's just I hate his fucking character
Why do you hate Jesse Pinkman so much? I don't
because
get
I
it.
just fucking hate him so fucking much.
He's such a good character.
Yeah, science, bitch. Fucking bat. Yo,
Magnets,
Mr. White,
bitch.
why you breaking bad, homie?
How did they work?
Smash with the fucking baseball bat. With all the barbed wire in the world attached at the end of it, just
I
fucking
will admit,
jack
why
him
did,
up 3D him through a fucking goddamn table, man.
Why did Breaking Bad have to kill my waifu?
I will admit, if we're talking good endings, y'all ever watch the new Power Rangers special they did, Once and Always?
Yes.
No, I'm in my 40s. I'm not allowed to watch those
Fuck
things
you,
anymore.
Mo Diggity. What do you have to say, Kang, about the best thing ever, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? What's it always?
I will admit the ending they did when they showed Trini and Tommy when they
I
showed
cried. I cried.
Mhm. Dude, I fucking teared up watching it
They
because that
fucking trick you. It was such a dirty move because I thought I was gonna cry the whole movie, and none of the original content made me cry. Then they just fucking put in a scene from season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with Tommy and Trini in it, where Kim sings a sad song, and the fucking waterworks.
Mhm.
Just like seeing them all together like that after the movie that had just transpired just got me.
And especially the fact that like when fact knowing now that Trini and Tommy are dead now, that shit is fucking gutting to me.
Yeah, it's really rough. I mean, I had to come to terms with Twee Trang a long time ago. I remember I found that out while I was in the nurse's office in elementary school. I just had like one of the laptops they had, and I was like Wikipedia rabbit holing as I tend to do when I'm bored. And I found myself on the Twee Trang Wikipedia page and saw that she died before I was even born via a car crash, and I was like, "Holy shit! Oh no!"
Yeah. And then
And
like
the Jason David Frank thing was gutting because I had to fucking go through it twice because like before it was confirmed, the rumor broke on Twitter. And like Twitter was Jason David Frank was trending, and like half the tweets are like, "He's not fucking dead. What are you talking about?" And the other half of the tweets are like, "Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. May the power protect you." And I'm like, "So is he dead? Is he not dead?" So I had to go
I'm
to
sitting
bed.
here just like, come on, fucking TMZ, please give me,
Yeah,
please give me
exactly.
some hope.
So I went to bed that evening, being like, "Well, my hero might be dead. I guess let's see what happens." Woke up in the morning, still no news, I woke up in the morning and there was still no news, and at that point I basically knew because I'm sure he would have made an official statement by that point had it been a hoax. And then lo and behold, at some point in the day, the news broke, and I found out my man was gone. Rest in peace.
That shit was fucking gutting to find out about.
Yeah, it's rough.
Plus, he had a whole fucking project he was working on too as
That
well.
project's done. It's coming out.
I actually kind of want to see it, like knowing like it was like the last bit of media he's ever done.
I think it's currently slated for like March 2024. They're like doing a bunch of reshoots apparently, trying to make the movie better because it's his last movie and they want to make it something special. It was supposed to come out like literally. I think the last release date that it was slated for it was literally like 2 days ago, but it got delayed.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. Apparently, I've heard it's coming to theaters too, and I will definitely be there night one if that's true.
Plus, I will admit the new Transformers movie that came out fairly recently is actually pretty fucking good.
I don't believe you.
It actually is pretty fucking good.
You mean the fucking Last Night or whatever the fuck?
Nah, Rise of the Beasts.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've heard about that one.
Any thoughts on Rise of the Beasts, Mo?
I don't know which one that is, unfortunately.
It's the one where they basically they added in the characters from Beast Wars.
Oh no, I haven't watched it, unfortunately. I know I joke about being like in my 40s, but some of the stuff that y'all get to enjoy is like, dude, I'm too old to watch this shit. Like, how am I going to tell people? Like, if they walk into my room, they're like, "Hey, what you watching?" "Oh, fucking Beast Wars, fucking Transformers." "Mo, how old are you?" "Fuck you. That's how old I am." And then I have to go through this argument. It's embarrassing as shit sometimes. So
That's not a thing anymore, Mo. Old people are allowed to like shit like that now.
Yeah.
No, I can like stuff from like back in my day. Like it's not a big deal if you caught me like watching 80s Transformers or the very very first animated
You're allowed to
Transformer
watch the
movie,
new
right?
versions of it too.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't-
look at all the adult toy collectors out there too.
Oh, I want to fucking kill them all though, man. It's like embarrassing. You shouldn't be in your like having a couple of knickknacks is fine. Like having a couple of bobbleheads or like I have a little like Boba Fett who's like just sitting down dangling his legs on the ledge of my TV stand out there. And he's got a gun and he's just like propping himself out with a hand looking out through the distance. That's fine. Having like little things and little toys and stuff, it's okay, but like a few of them. But the people who are my age and you got a whole wall of Funko Pops, bro, you got a problem. I think so anyway. I hate to sound like a fuddy duddy about that, but it's like maybe you don't, collect toys as like a 40-year-old, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I had a good collection of Transformers going until one of my family members got rid of them.
I mean, like I said, you know, if you're in your 20s, maybe you're pushing it a little bit in your 30s, that's fine. But like once you hit 37, it's really the time to pick out like a handful of your most favorite, take it out of the fucking box because Funko's going fucking tits up. You know, like seriously. Like the dudes who make Funko Pops are losing like millions and millions of dollars. It's a pretty bad situation right now. Go check them out if you have. Just Google Funko Pops. But yeah, you know, pick out your favorites. Maybe a couple of fucking other little knickknacks here and there. You know, have fun decorating your bookshelf or like, you know, your TV stand or something. Maybe your desk, but maybe having like a wall of fucking toys maybe is a little bit embarrassing.
I mean, I can't argue against you because I did tell my friend Alex that she's insane for having a bunch of Funko Pops and she should definitely sell them because she has like fucking thousands of dollars worth of fucking Funko Pops. But you know,
Well, how old is she?
26.
Yeah, that's fine. She can still have them for like about like another like 6, 7 more years.
But then she's got to get rid of them. Okay, fair enough.
Like, you know, start getting like the older I get, the more I'm into stuff that I can hang on my wall. I can still like get nerd out and stuff. Like I have my fucking Horde and Alliance fucking flags flying on my wall. I got my fucking Nuka-Cola blanket on my wall. Like I'm really getting into wall art now. That's what I've been like getting into as I get older. And I still occasionally will buy like a graphic novel or like a compendium of like old school fucking comics I never got to read, and I don't want to pirate because I want to hold and I want to hold it. I want to have a physical copy of it. I'm doing that still, not nearly at the pace that I want, but I do buy more books than I do those because I think I pretty much am almost caught up on everything I want to read, and I absolutely refuse to give the modern day comic book industry any fucking money whatsoever on principle.
Oh, you
Oh,
fucking little
fuck no.
bitch. Oh my god.
No,
Fuck
I
off.
no, fuck that. I'm not going to give a fucking industry that does these really cringe fucking like with all due respect thing. You were a cishet white male and you were like transformed into it after a life of privilege. I was
Every
born like
fucking
this.
industry
Blah
does
blah
that
blah
now.
blah
That's
blah blah.
everyone.
Lib shit, fucking liberal vomit, progressive values. Blah 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 blah. The ask me about my feminist agenda. The whole fucking page. I think it's Magneto or something telling his fucking kids, don't ever say it's not a joke. And because everyone said the Holocaust was a joke, and everyone said this was a joke, and that was a joke, and millions and millions of people have died just because someone said it's just a joke. And that's just like low key advocating for censorship and clamping down on freedom of speech and all that. So I've got better things to do than give like money to people who fucking hate my guts. So fuck that.
Honestly, I'm to the point where it's just like the comic book industry, like nowadays, I feel like is just dying.
Well, we keep saying it's dying, but it keeps making like billions of fucking dollars because of the stupid fucking movies.
Yeah,
But like I'm fine with it existing, but just you know, you can fuck off. You know where to go. You fuck all the way there, right? And you know, maybe one day I'll have fun again once you stop trying to cram your personal fucking. You know, like this isn't your fucking soapbox. Piss off. I'm sorry, but it's just very distasteful. Well, I think I've said everything I need to say this week. Riley, you got anything else you want to say or you want to talk about?
No, I think we can wrap things up.
Okay, okay. Kang, what about you?
I think we're all good here.
Alrighty then. Kang, where can they find ye?
You can find me on ye new Twitter page, Egg Ripper. That is capital G, capital R, with a 3 for an E.
But you didn't mention the first time that you came on, and that was your Twitter. And I kept trying to find just Rip Ripper spelled normally, and I couldn't find it. I had to text you at like 7:30 in the morning. Like, what the fuck is your Twitter?
I was wondering, just like, why is Riely DMing me on Discord? Oh, that's why.
You know, I edit the MoCast at like 6 a.m. on Thursday, so
God damn.
yeah, that's kind of become the habit, just because Tuesday and Wednesday end up being such busy days for me. So to get it out on Thursday, I wake up at 6 a.m. anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that's become the Thursday morning routine, is to edit the MoCast when I wake up at 6 a.m.
Okay. And Riely, where can they find you?
You can find me in the description or on Twitter at Riely Tweets in the pinned tweet. It's my link tree is there, linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. Got all sorts of fucking podcasts and shit and fucking YouTube channels, all sorts of content that you can inject into your veins if you so wish to. So yeah, go there and do that.
Just fucking stick it in your neck and just mainline it right there in,
Yep,
in that fucking artery.
exactly.
All right, people, and you can find me at MSGOfficialYT at Twitter.com. Moeside Gaming everywhere. Moeside Gaming on Threads, TikTok, Instagram, fucking Twitter. You know, just everywhere, even though no one uses Threads. Kick.com/Moeside Gaming. Check me out, follow me, sub to me, give me your fucking social security check. Sign it over to me. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen!